Hello everyone, I'm Look. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 185 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where I believe we have finished a setup now for making 15 crystals, well, in this case of sapphirite, per second. And we are almost ready to take a blueprint of that, I think. We're currently just lacking sulfuric acid for it to work. Let's just bring that along. And it needs to go in here, so... Wait. Oh, that is sulfuric wastewater. This is also sulfuric wastewater. In this one case. It won't always be like that. So I think we will actually leave that there. So we can take a blueprint of everything except this part, maybe? Maybe not. Probably not. We will figure it out. But we need sulfuric acid in here. And that is not always sulfuric acid, so maybe we should also cut that off in the blueprint. We shall see, I guess. We also need sulfuric acid in there. And we also need wastewater in here. So now we actually have crystals coming out. Awesome. I guess... Oh wait, we also have geodes coming out and we need to take care of those. We are working with the idea that we will have a fluid bus closest to these things, I think. Because we will need more different fluids here. Like... I don't remember, but hydrofluoric acid, fluoric wastewater, hydrochloric acid, and chloric wastewater, and nitric acid and nitric wastewater. Because, well, this will not be self-sustaining. We can make some of this into nitric acid, but we need to add in more. And I would rather just handle everything elsewhere then. But the things that use sulfuric acid should just be sulfuric wastewater out, as we already have taken care of. So that is 2, 4, 6 more pipes. Which is a lot, let's be honest. So that many. So maybe we should move all of our solid things out further. So we will be bringing geodes back along here. And we will be bringing all of our catalysts along here. Let's move this out at least 6 tiles. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Yes. Something like that, and then we will need to move all of this out further as well. And I guess we need to move this anyway, so maybe we shouldn't place it down anywhere just yet. Let's just cut that for now and put it up here. And then we will move these, because these are meant for the crystals that we're producing in here. And we just want a belt for each of those. And this needs to move out 2 tiles further. So something like that. And maybe we need to move this up a little bit, because getting the geodes in here might be a problem. Not really, but it's gonna be ugly. So we will have belts coming here. Yes. So let's move that up to there. And that is the outer belt, so that should go there. Oh, it doesn't matter too much. That is what we need. Let's go bring some more red belt. And where would that be? We have some here at least. Good. And we need to take care of these down here somewhere. From Saphirite we get blue geodes. And blue go down here. Whoops. Is this actually where we want them? The top one goes to the left. No, the bottom one goes to the left. That seems a little bit off. But we're doing it. Or are we? We would need to switch these around otherwise. Let's do top ones on the left. So, teal goes to the top. That is correct. Good. And what else comes out of here? Blue, I guess. Goes to the bottom. And we'll then have blues coming down from up there. Goes here. Something like that. And we're gonna have another belt coming from the top as well. And this goes in there. If we ever need that. So our blue geodes needs to go on this belt. Sorry. And this will be these belts. And we need the same thing up here somewhere. And we will probably have a problem here, yeah. I am not sure how we will deal with this, but we will figure it out, I'm sure. So let's just ready this for more stuff later. Did we already handle the first bit of them? Maybe we did. Good. Okay. I think this is all ready for a new blueprint. Maybe we just fix the output here. And then maybe just take this as the blueprint. I would like to include these, this and this. But maybe we shouldn't. Because that also gets other things involved, but maybe we can fix that. Let's take it from the map. I am not gonna include this one, because if we want to put these on top of each other, we will need pipe touching pipe and not underground pipe. So yeah, let's take this. And see if we can fix anything that's gonna be a little bit tough. But these are sulfuric wastewater, I believe. This was sulfuric acid. I don't want that in everything. We have our solid output, we have our geodes. So maybe that's good. Did we leave anything we shouldn't have? No. Maybe we don't need this many pipes for the wastewater, but let's have a look. Well, we probably don't in this exact case, but for everything else... Let's just have a look here. It would go to there. And just further up, and that doesn't really make any difference, I think. Wait, yes it does. No, we're not coming from there, we're coming from here. But that makes a lot of sense. Again, we're not coming from there, we're coming from here. And then we just need to connect those two. That should work in all cases. And it's not in the way of anything, I don't think. So let's try that again. Not that one, this one, in there. Delete this, take this. Remove sulfuric wastewater output. Remove that sulfuric acid input. And then we should have everything ready. Sure. Except that I saw I made a mistake here. Good. Maybe we should just have a look after we saved it, that there was nothing left. And it doesn't look like it. These are just underground, 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 and underground. Good. One thing I have been considering is if we could make everything a little bit better if we had filters on this line and just deactivated a filter inserter for it if some buffer chest had any empty filters in it. But let's not worry about it. Yeah, let's not. We can put in the filters whenever we build stuff. Now, we need 5 times this new setup more than we already have. And it will not start producing any resources before we put in filters anyway, so we can fix the recipes before that. And we should be allowed to do this all over, right? There's no resource specific fluid that should overlap. No. Let's do it. Yeah, that takes a little bit of frames, I guess. That's 3 setups, so we're halfway there. And we will just let the robots build most of this. Also, I should get this torn down. I guess we could make the 3 crystals that we need for cobalt with these 3 setups. But again, we need the next tier of sorting machines for that. And for that we need blue circuits. So that really seems like the next thing we should do instead. Let's go and work on that instead, sure. I would just like cobalt, because then we can make artillery. But I guess we should also have some trials with sniper turrets, since we should now have those available somewhere further up the mall. Do we need to do anything here before leaving? Not really. Maybe put this out on its belt. And maybe we will just start from the right. Something like that. Sure thing. I was mainly going on the right because then we can... Wait, why do we only have these on one side of the belt? Oh, because these are meant to go, or set to go in the middle, and that is on the bottom always, apparently. Let's fix that. Wait, what? What happened? Oh, the end here is set differently than the rest, okay. No, they are... they are simply paired up like this. We will just force place this, I guess. Okay. And this one was the inner one. Oh, that can stay in the middle. This needs to go to the top. Force, 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 and force. Oh, we should have just kept the top belt only top, which we actually did. And then the bottom belt only bottom. But on the other hand, let's just do it like this. It's fine. Everything is fine. Do we have the same problem with geodes? They are put to the top. These are put to the bottom. No, we shouldn't have. Okay. Just seems like we only get geodes on one side of the belt for some reason. Even here, we only have them on one side. Here we have them on... Oh wait, this goes on the top, this goes on the bottom. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind me. I think... Oh dear, don't do that. I need landfill, I need ammo, I need to kill. We have a tank, I guess. We wanted to play around with that a little more. So let's just get some landfill and kill some stuff. Let's actually store some more stuff in there, because we're not going to use all of this anyway. Yeah, this is not what I want to be doing in the tank, I don't think. Are you gonna attack it here? No, thank you. Guess this is really the only one that we really need to kill. That was close. Maybe these as well, but those are easy. I mean, we lose a lot less turrets and piercing ammo like this. So this is a lot cheaper, but if there was 10 of those behemoths, I'm not sure it would be as great. So yeah, artillery is the way to go for sure. One more barrage. Sure, that should keep everything safe with the robots, I hope. Maybe just take those out. They're not behemoths, so I don't think they shoot that far, but they're also easier to kill. Good. And repair up, please. More repair. I guess I should help. And we will just park this around here. We need more landfill for 3 more of these setups anyway. But we need the blue circuits in all occasions. Do we need more titanium before we go and do that? We have a bunch of ore. We could place this stuff back down again. If we know where we want to produce our titanium. Maybe we just do it here. That would mean we need to bring a lot of the crystals back though. Which is a little bit... Well, it's not really a problem, it's just I wanted to fill these up from the right so we didn't have to do underground, but we will have to do that anyway then. Wow. With 6 of these setups, that is taking a considerable amount of space, of course, but if we then need 6 different types of these, well, maybe that actually takes less space anyway. But let's try to be a little bit space considerate, I guess. And put it here, or even here. This is mainly meant as a guideline for how much space we need. So let's get that closer to the middle of this. I don't know how reusable this is going to be. So are we going to design this around it? Well, we can't do this yet anyway, so let's not do it. Let's just put this in and go grab us some more. Oh, what is up? I don't have a lot of stuff. Okay. Can we extend a robot network maybe? To this side? So close. Maybe this is almost exactly where it was before, but now we're doing it here. Sure. And we need to bring some titanium into this belt. And that belt, and we will bring some fuel as well. Which needs to go past all of this. And that... Whoops. That's not where that goes. Here. And in here. Good. We should probably also carry this onwards. Which we don't have the space for currently, so let's move that up. And this is of course just to fill up this space of this belt from time to time. Good, the robots are coming. We will take this stuff. It's gonna be a mess to sort all of this out afterwards, but maybe we should actually disconnect this now. Because we have more than enough ore, I think, for starting everything up. Half in there and half in there. These in there and this on that belt into a chest. Unless we should just run it already to the bus. That would make sense since we need it for the blue circuits anyway. So let's do that. What is up with our research? I feel like we haven't gotten any progress for 30 minutes here. Blue is always a problem. Are we supposed to have anything here? Yes, these. They are not getting this. Are we out of glass or something? No, this belt. Yes, we're out of glass. Okay. Oh, I remember that we had a problem down here. Maybe that affects glass. This is the wrong way around. And glass might have the same problem. No. We just don't get any catalysts. Because I guess we don't get any geodes or something. Okay, we need to go have a look at that, but let's bring this belt with us. Do we not have any more hydro plants? Well, I guess we are using a lot over here. And we need more stuff for that anyway. Okay, how far out are we going here? I guess we run along this belt. And then we place it next to that, maybe. We could also use this belt and move this out. Move it along over here instead and just have it directly input. That would make more sense. We also removed some belts, I think, earlier. Maybe this one? What is supposed to be here? Oh, is this glass? No, it's concrete. And that had that thing. Okay. We just put it next to our invar, sure. So down here. What are these though? Those are full? Okay. Let's just put it next to invar, yes. This is such a mess. Are we actually using these? Not really. But in any case, we will go along here. And we will follow the rules around here and do this stuff. And that should all just go smoothly. The question is how we get it on here without too much problem. So a problem is that as we get further up on this production area, the belts would go out further and further, but then they need to overlap or cross over with their earlier siblings here. But I guess that's just life. Sure, let's just run it right next to this. And I'm out of belt. Do we need landfill to make blue circuits? Probably. Do we need a tank? Nah, let's have fun with sniper turrets instead. So, well, we keep the landfill. We take some belt. How is that going to go the next time we get a thing down here? It's not gonna go well, let's just say it like that. But whatever. And again, iron and 2 copper belts. So the iron is completely out, and we have disconnected that. No, we have not. Wait, this is from the waste products. 1 copper and 1 iron belt for that. Okay. So we do need these belts, I guess. Are we gonna run this in here anyway? Sure thing. We want these to move the other way, out to the right of here. So this is actually incorrect. that there. And those should move there, I guess. What is this? Glass or concrete? Oh yeah, we needed to go and fix that. Let's start down there. Aluminium, this is concrete up here. Good. Then glass, we need more silicon. For more silicon, we need more crystal catalysts. And for more crystal catalysts, we need more crystal slurry. And there's a problem since we're not making enough geodes here for some reason. And without enough geodes, we don't produce enough geodes then? Maybe. Let's hope at least that it's just a matter of having too much space where these can go and it needs to fill up slowly. Because this should be self-sustainable, I'm pretty sure. We make chunks to make or sort with chunks. And that sorting also requires the catalyst from the geodes we make from the chunks. That should be self-sustainable, I'm pretty sure. And we will have to make sure about that at some point, but right now let's just put some of these in here. And we should then get the silicon powder thingy out. Yep. And that should all be good. Glass incoming again. That is lucky, I guess. Oh, good. It is pretty temporary though. But we have geodes flowing from here now again. Do we have geodes in the system somewhere that we should have taken care of instead? I mean, it's also a possibility that we have clarified a lot of this stuff at some point while backing up on geodes. No, not geodes, chunks, I mean. Do we see any geodes in this system? I don't think so. Not on the top at least. Not really. Maybe we have some chests that is not in the network somewhere, but I'm not sure. So we produce geodes here, but we don't have the old style chests there. We produce geodes here, but no chests. And I think I've removed all other old stuff. So yeah. Let's actually just do the math and see if... Well, I'm not gonna do the math, but have Helmut hopefully do the math about the crystal slurry. Maybe it isn't self-sustainable for all purposes. Let's go with input. And then just say we have 15 of each. And then we will take all of this and liquefy. Are we doing that with or without crushing? Is it here? Yes. We are crushing it here at least. I don't think that is what we did up here. Where? Here. No, here we just liquefy. But that just means we use more sulfuric waste, sulfuric acid, I think. So 2 blue geodes become 1 crystal dust. 1 crystal dust becomes 5 crystal slurry. So 2 geodes to 1 to 5 to 2 to 5. And with this, it is 1 to 4. So that's a lot better in this case. Okay, good. And let's just liquefy all of these. Two force. 2 for 5. What did I miss? Those. So that gives us 157. And we turn that into slurry. And we turn that into crystal catalysts. It's not slurry, it's seedlings. My bad. So we get 12.6 catalysts out of this. Then we take our chunks. Can we find a combination where we can use all of the chunks without having any legs? So blue and red, is that the only thing red is used for? No. But it is the only thing blue was used for directly. Yes. So hopefully ammonium can be used with, along with something else, and it can. Yellow or light blue. Light blue only goes with brown, so that is needed. So we're now using blue, red, brown, and light blue. So hopefully these two last ones go together, and they do. And we have a lack of crystal catalysts. If I'm not mistaken. Why do we have more of these though? Wait, what? Why are we not using the same 7.5 and 15 of these? Now we're inputting these as well. That doesn't make sense. Matrix. Solves everything. Okay, good. So yeah, I was sort of hoping that some of these just produced a lot more than we would need, and well, maybe they do, but altogether it's a deficit, it seems. So chunk sorting by itself is not the greatest idea. If, however, we turn the chunks into catalyst, no, we still need... No, the chunks into crystals, I mean, but we still need the catalyst for that sorting, right? We need hybrid catalyst, and that's just one of each. Two of each becomes two of these. Okay. So yeah, that's not a better ratio in any way. Unless the output of this is larger. 6. 4. But we are not sorting for this, but for something like this. And then the output of that is 4. So for one catalyst down here, we get more resources out. One crystal catalyst, that is. But maybe we really need to make geodes from water then, by washing for them. It's weird that only became a problem now though, after leaving for a while. I'm sort of considering if I just made a mistake in here. It's hard to believe. But it's also hard to believe that this stuff isn't self-sustainable. Are we outputting anything we shouldn't be here? Wastewaters, that's fine. Filters are fine. Are we inputting something we shouldn't be? No. Well, this, and that's the problem. So we have ourselves a problem. Glass production has stopped again. Geodes are not really coming in. We can't, there's nothing here we can just clarify and then we make more geodes, right? We can't liquefy these chunks in any way. Can. But it's not in a good way. Also, can we actually make thermal water? Because we have nowhere to put these. But we can make it out of lithia salt, okay. But I don't want to. I would rather just watch for geodes, I think. How much washing would we have to do to fill the gap? This is, of course, more than a yellow belt already of these. So if we just... oops. If we just make sure that we can fill this gap, then I'm sure it's fine down here at least. If we want to make geodes like this, matrix solving does nothing. What if we go to the bottom with this? No. What if we just say that we take in 100 mud water per second? Then we still need more. And that's already 6 of those. And we need to put 6 of these machines as well. Oh, why are we putting this at the bottom actually? It should go the other way around. When we're doing it by input at least. So we do not input 100 of this, we input 100 of this. Into 8 machines in total, 200 into 15 machines. And now we have what it takes. Shouldn't we have too much of something? Or is that just not how this works? We should have extra geos, extra of this stuff somewhere. Or extra of these. Oh, but it's just scaling this stuff up now. Okay. Now it's both inputting chunks and these. What does that mean? And outputting chunks. Eh. Even now? We should still be aware that it's not self-sufficient. And we might have to do something about that. I'm sure we can figure out something small to do up here. Or over here. And then do something a little bit better in our new processing area. But yeah, this is a problem. No glass and no concrete as well, I'm sure. Yeah. So we need to do something about it. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.